What's the deal? What's up with it? Um, if anybody seen that last video when I was talking about that monster underneath the ocean, don't anybody think that's interesting? I'm gonna talk more about it for a little bit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of what it looked like. Y'all can see that. If you can't, go to Google. Already. But yeah, real talk, like that picture I just showed you, what I was talking about in the last video is this movie that I seen in 2020. If y'all seen it, it's called Underwater. And it's about people at the bottom of the ocean, doing shit they not supposed to do. you know, Without the knowledge to do it. And so they down there and they come across a big ass monster. You already know if you seen it. Came out 2020. Y'all probably seen it. But that's a remake. Now, I said I think this happened before. And when you come on, you talk about something you want to happen off. You want to talk about facts. But bro, I'm like, real talk, I'm like 99% sure that this happened. Excuse my little speech right there. But I'm sure that this done happen, bro. Because the movie in 2020 is a remake of the original movie Deep Star 6 that came out in the 80s. But not only that, they made like 3 movies around the same thing, around the same monster, around the same situation at the bottom of the ocean. They made 3 movies in the 80s in a 6-month period. That ain't no coincidence. You feel me? That's really off the chain. But like I was saying, that monster I showed you, I'm going to show y'all again. Give me a few little quick seconds. Y'all see? Can y'all see? I know it don't look a little cartoonish, but yeah, just go to Google, man, and Google Deep Star 6 movie monster, and you'll see it, bro. And they got like real facts of what happened when they went down there. Now they saying the monster that they discovered was like 28 to 35 feet. Man, I don't know if anybody that came across this video or will come across this video have ever seen Shaquille O'Neal in person. Bro, he like 7 foot. I know that look huge in person. So imagine Shaq 5 times. That's a Shaq. Put another Shaq on his shoulders. Another Shaq on his shoulders. Another Shaq on his shoulders. And another Shaq on top of that. Bro, that's a giant thing. And it was like it weighed tons. It was huge down there, at the very bottom of the ocean. I think you pronounce it the Mariana Trench, Mariana, whatever. If you Google it, from the words I just said, it'll show you the correct, quote unquote, correct pronunciation for all you bookworms. I'm worming too. But now, real talk. And it was like, it's huge at the very bottom of the ocean, the depths of the ocean, like the Atlantic Ocean, maybe the Pacific, one of them. But anyways, the ocean is deep. I believe they said you can put the tallest mountain in the world inside the ocean, and the tip won't even poke through, and it'll have plenty of room to spare. Like 90% of the ocean is undiscovered. So, man, that's off the chain, bro. That they discovered that, and man, that thing was fucking them up. Because they shouldn't be down there, like I said, without proper knowledge. I feel like That's a secret of the earth. And if you don't have the right intentions, I feel like people shouldn't mess with it, you know. But who am I to say that? That's why they got armies. That's why they go to war. That's why they got politics. That's why they voting today. What's today, the 5th, the 4th, whatever. Yeah, they voting today. But voting and all that stuff, people think it's just rules and regulations. It is all that, but that's the surface level thing. That's what's in front of you, so you can't see what's behind that and what's really going on, and why they really got governments, and why they really got armies and nations, and why they really go to war off shit like I just told you. You might find it hard to believe, but the things that they go to war about and fight about, man, they'll never tell you. Why would they tell us? So we can start to think and get our power back and take this shit over. That's what they don't want. So they tell you it's about policies and, you know, the economy, which is true. You know, that's a you know, important thing too, you know, for the people. But beyond that, you know, in the deep spiritual realms, you know, and what's really going on, what they really fighting about, these resources and just things that people don't even know, you know, that they will never tell them, like I said, because they can't have you to think. If you start thinking, you know, we all connected from the history through all out the times, all souls, every thought, everything, you know, we all connected. So they give you too much, you start to remember, you start putting things back together, and you'll have the power, and you'll be running things, and you be voting for yourself, be voting for me. But real talk, man, I just wanted to, you know, holler at y'all more about this situation, because that's something to me that's very interesting. Like, man, can you imagine that? Like 5 shacks, a creature down below the ocean that's 5 shacks tall, weighing tons, ferocious. I'm talking about tenacious. If you've seen the movie, you know the 2020 version to me is a little exaggerated, but it's that big. Like, it's just really off the chain. And what about the other secret things that we don't know? Who we really are, the secret things that we haven't come across or haven't discovered, or that we have discovered, but we just got to tap into that mind power and remember who we are. Y'all ready? I'll drop some more videos coming soon. You already know. And on the side note, FYI, man, how many of y'all out there watch football? I know if anybody come across this, shout out to your team. But man, I'm a Packers fan, man. Green Bay. And if you see this video later, man, this is a few days after we just played Detroit in that prime time Sunday game 2024, and it was raining and shit out there. Man, I just felt like Green Bay is a better team than Detroit. No disrespect to Detroit, they done got a little better, but we still the cream of the crop. And I just, you know, Jordan Love, he a good ass quarterback, you know. But I feel like, man, when he got that money, he asked for that money. I feel like, you know, like I don't like the way the offense is being ran. You feel me? It's like uh, I'm just not feeling it. You know, I'm feeling like, man, we could have kept Aaron Rodgers for this. You know, I feel like Green Bay. You know, we a tough team, but it don't show if we keep running that silly type of offense. But man, I'm gonna drop another video on that. I just, you know, Green Bay just need to get real, get strong, and come more harder. But that's for another video. This video, apologize for getting off topic, but this video was about, yeah, man, that big ass monster underneath the ocean. Anybody come across this, you know, even if it's one person, man, I know y'all find that interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? We could have a little conversation about that. What y'all boys hold it down.